Madam Speaker, I thank you. I rise to support these two statements by my colleagues, Senator Mwaruma and Senator Christopher Langat. From the onset, Madam Speaker, let me state clearly that continuous learning is key to any development of anyone in any career. I have listened to my colleagues, Senator Sakaja and Senator Nyamonga, give two different perspectives on the importance of continuous learning in different environments. Senator Sakaja's submissions have caught me in a situation where I'm asking myself whether this country is one. Because if you're talking about Nairobi, things are changing. And his arguments would suit better the rural parts of this country, 90% of this country, where nothing changes. You know, the periodic table is still the same. The learning, our children are still learning under a tree, you know. Now, when you now think about the arguments by my sister, Senator Nyamunga, they will really be for the affluent community, for the affluent neighborhood, where they use technology, where continuous learning is key, you know. Now, the problem we have in this country, Madam Speaker, is that when you sit in the ministry here, you think that everyone is sitting under the AC, or air-conditioned office. Everyone is sitting getting tea at 10 in the morning, and everyone has got a laptop that has been provided by the government free of charge, and you don't know the conditions that the teachers are living in. Madam Speaker, this is an opportunity for us as Parliament to be able to show that even us can be able to stand, you know, we can be able to pass a motion here to stop this. Kenyans now will rush to the courts, and the courts will be able to save Kenyans. We are the institutions that comes up with legislation. Yes, the executive is supposed to be there to implement, but you cannot do that. Madam Speaker, if you look at contracts, civil servants, when they work, a teacher gets a contract. TSC issues contracts to teachers. The letter that you are given says that this is your contract. You will be paid X amount of money. Nowadays, teachers are paid about maybe 500,000 shillings a year. You know, so you're told you'll be paid, you know, depending on the job group that you are in. If you're in this job group, to this job group, you'll be paid between 443,000 shillings to around 530,000 shillings. In that contract, if the current ministry want to be able to ask these teachers to pay 150,000 shillings, they should add it in that contract and say that we will give you money so that when you were in the middle, for you to be able to improve yourself, and for you to be able to improve your performance, as if the periodic table is going to change, you will need these 150,000 shillings, continue paying. Madam Speaker, I want you to imagine a situation where we in this Senate have our staff. Even today, our staff are in Nakuru being trained on accountability. Are we the one paying for where they are sleeping? Are we the one paying for the teachers who are coming to train them? I mean, seriously. This is what I call absolutely ludicrous. And I think it is about time that this Parliament decides whether it is going to be there to be the ombudspersons or the ombudsman of the citizens, particularly our teachers, who are paid peanuts, you know, or we are going to come here and rubber stamp and start lamenting that we are a toothless bunch of individuals elected here just to come and line our own pockets. Madam Speaker, when I read these two statements, I started saying, yes, we are good men. You know, Senator Langat asked very important questions, which in fact, I would want the chair of the committee to expand more on this question when he says, explain the rationale on the consideration of teachers' performance in the modules as one of the components to be evaluated for promotion, noting that the training is not a compulsory requirement. I should add, in their contracts. Because when they took their contracts, and I can see my time is running, Madam Speaker, you know, if you just give me 2 more minutes, I'll finish. In their contracts, it did not say you will be required to continue gaining continuous training for you to be promoted. You learn through the job. It is through experience. So, Madam Speaker, I hope the chairpersons will expound more and to give us reasons as to why the ministry all of a sudden decides that, hey, we are coming up with a new system. You know, it is universal, but they do not equip those slabs. You know where we come from, Madam Speaker. Apart from maybe where Sakaja is representing, and only even where Sakaja is representing, only half of it. Madam Speaker, can I get 1 more minute? I finish?
Sorry, we have...
Just 1 minute. I just finished my
30
thoughts.
minutes is over.
1 minute, I finished my thoughts.
Have a minute.
What I was saying, Madam Speaker, is that apart from where Sakaja is representing, and only the affluent neighborhood, everyone else who lives in this country goes to a shithole school that does not have any, ventilations in the windows, does not have computer lab, and now you expect a child who is in Msambweni to be able to come up with a smartphone when the parents do not even have a Mlikamwizi. Come on.